Okay, I think we're going. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Start one more time. Yeah. You're cut off the other way. Make sure your hands are level. Make sure your hands are level to start. There you go. Yep, that's it. Okay, hands got. And the other thing, let's do this. Try not to move your hands out to the side once you get going. Make sure they're far enough apart that all you have to do is bum. So right there, and then you start up and in from there. So let's make our cutoff far enough out there that you don't really have to move very much.
This is weird because it's
I know. Don't look at that.
Well, not that. It's the wrong cutoff.
It's the wrong way?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do a couple of them. Okay, good. That was better. Your hands are still the tendency. And try to keep your body a little bit more still. That was good. The only thing, there was one of them where the cutoff was actually a little bit faster than. It was a little bit like that. But you'll notice when you watch it. Okay, good. Where are we next? This is a little bit confusing because of where your hands end up. Just take your cutoff out a little bit farther to make up for it, and then start your prep there. But it is a little bit awkward. Okay, let me have a look at your baton. Still has a tendency to go down. Good. That's good. That's better. Yeah. Watch that you don't do a little extraneous motion before you start, because your prep needs to start right. You don't need to make any motion before you start up. So no. So yeah, just avoid it. That's really good.
What's wrong with you?
So straight from here.
Everybody
should be listening to what I'm telling him. So start from here, straight up, with your little flick. Yeah. Okay, good. Who's next? Was it one of you guys up there? Yes, wait. That's fine. I didn't write down the order from the other day. I know we were just going from this side of the room, that side. Is that raining?
I think so.
Jeez. Hold your position right there. Come on. Look at your right hand. What's going on with? There you go. There you go. I think you can move your hand, but you're just a little bit out front. Feels a little bit. It looks a little bit awkward. So, just relax. You should be comfortable, especially in something as simple as this. There you go. And you can make a little smaller gestures. Keep your arm motion. Keep your wrist motion less. Just make it with your arm. Work for just a little bit of the wrist. It's just slight. Maybe you're tapping into this thing. So you just want to tap, or you're knocking that little water off the thing. Then you're real still, right there. Then you're real still after you come to a stop. You don't move from there. Yeah, you can make much smaller gestures, especially with your left hand. Close this up. It'll just look a little bit more graceful. Yeah, just work on making the motions a little bit smaller. So you keep your hand. Just kind of that. It's better with your hands. So let's see if you turn it. Yeah, just work on it. Okay. Okay, generally pretty good. Slight tendency on some of them to make an extra little prep. That's two. So straight from here. And if you breathe, it'll help, because if you breathe on your first one, you'll realize that you breathed early. That's the first. So just do a couple of them. Okay. That's the idea. That's very good. You can have a little bit more travel between. It's just a little constricted, I think. So you can make it move a little bit more. It's good. Good start. Okay. It worked out well with your hand position, though, from where you started and where you ended up. Yeah. Okay, good. Generally, I want you to do it without moving your wrists like this. So use the flicks. Use your arm mostly, and just flick for the prep, the beat, and the cutoff. It's just really slight, yeah. So you don't have to. if you feel that your wrist is doing a lot, like it's rotating, at this point, that's not what we're looking for. Mostly arm. Just give me a couple of them, please. Just start one more time, and don't forget to breathe. Breathe through your mouth. Okay, good, much better, much better. Much less wrist movement, and you really got you got a concept on the ictus. That's good. Don't be afraid to breathe even a little bit more.
Okay.
I mean, it should be visual. It's a visual aid as well as a. Okay, great. Once more with the breath. Okay, after you're cut off, make sure your hands can let them go out just a little bit more, so you don't have to make the extra movement
Okay.
or an extra prep, because right now we're getting two preps instead of one. And then so up, down, out just a little bit more. That way you can come up. You know what I mean? Just give me two. Did you feel yourself do two for us?
I did. Did I do it again?
Did you see the two preps? Yeah, you went.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it's hard to realize. You'll see it on the thing there. I think you could start with your hands to start with in a good place. Come in a little bit more. That way you can give us a little more demonstrative pattern.
Okay.
So come up a little bit more into the middle to start. Okay, good. You can't go wrong practicing in front of the mirror as much as possible. Start one more time without the body motion.
Okay.
Just use your arm and breathe. So now make your ictus just a little bit more succinct. Right now we're getting a lot of down,
Okay.
especially on the prep. So really just what we're looking for is the slightest bit of flick, and then you start up and in immediately.
Okay.
So it's really just one motion, because what you're doing right now is it's just a little bit too much. So just make it more distinct and small. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Better. Keep going. So what you're doing slide outward motion. So instead of that, let me just do it this way. So right up from this point, right up to this point, straight up. As opposed to there was just a little bit of that. You'll see it on video. It's hard to even realize you're doing this stuff until you look at it and go, oh my gosh, I'm just doing that. Yeah,
Okay.
but it looks good. Next. Check your hands. Look at your left hand. There you go. Started out really well, and then as the longer you went on, a little more motion there was right before your prep.
Okay.
Just remember, it's straight up and in,
Okay.
and keep working on the ictus. That applies to everybody. Keep working on that little wrist flick. It's a hard concept. Good. Yeah, who is next? Look at his teeth.
I'll have a.
Here you go. Is anybody, those of you who don't have batons, have you checked on the availability in the band office? Go over and see.
Right over there.
Right over the band office on the other side of in the other hallway. Well, you know the band office.
Near
right?
Kelly.
Near Kelly Hall.
Oh,
Dr. Moss's office.
Dr. Moss. Okay. Yeah.
If they have any, he'll have them.
Okay.
Otherwise, well, I'm not sure. Sometimes they have some at the bookstore. Has anybody checked the bookstore anywhere else? No? No? Okay. All right. Relax your elbows just a little bit. There you go. That's better. That's okay, stop. You're doing counterclockwise.
Oh.
So we want to go up a little bit to the right, and then out, continuing out to the right with it. Yep, that's the way. So,
Okay.
up a little bit to the right, and then.
Okay.
So let me stop you one more time. Try to keep your body still.
Okay.
So just gonna work your arms, just your arms. You gave us a 2-beat prep every time.
Oh.
Did you realize you went?
So
yeah.
you meant like going out a little bit,
What I
like
meant was-
slightly.
Yeah, as far as the pattern, as far as the little pattern goes. Let's go here. These are a little bit too constricted. So we really want to look at here and then out here for a cutoff. And so that you kind of end up back in the same place, so you don't have to move your hand. So over and over again like this. So just out a little bit to your right when
I
you do
see.
the counterclockwise. It puts you in position for your next prep. Understand?
Yeah.
So you're going. So you can imagine that diagram in the air, or that's the other way to do it is to practice with the diagram right there, like that, or on a piece of paper and trace it. So don't be afraid to make a little bit of travel, a little bit of space, a little bit of area between your prep, down to the feet, over to your right for there. That's it. And not too much wrist. Mostly really working on arm, a little bit of a swing. Probably a little bit too much. So really quick. See how much my wrist moved? Just almost. That's a little, get the water off. Okay. All right. Why don't you just try a couple. Try a couple of them. Because now that we fixed it, it's going to be perfect. So this can be, your cutoff can be a little bit bigger motion. Right now we're hardly getting anything. It's hard for us to tell what's going on. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Again, it's good to put the pattern on a piece of paper and trace it on the wall. I mean, it's just motor memory. That's all. Learning the technical part of an instrument or sports or conducting. It's all the same thing. Hands level. There you go. Great breathing. That's the breathing I want to see. I think you can start your hands out just a little bit farther.
Farther.
Yep, and so that you can come up and in.
Okay.
Yep, because really you're beating, let's say you're beating a 3, so you're 1, 2, 3. So it's always up and in, down, and then back out a little bit to your right so that you've got a good starting position again for your prep. Okay, so. Yeah, go ahead. Keep doing one more. Anybody else need to go? Have we got everybody? That's what I thought. Oh, sorry, no. Okay, give me just give me one. That's the idea. Okay. Check it out in a minute. Okay, good. Don't forget to breathe. Paddling is pretty good. Make sure that your release is in tempo with what's going on before. So you've been giving us a beat like this, but your release is going like this. A little bit. And 1, 2. Think of it that way. Okay? Paddling was pretty good. All right, I'll send you emails of what's going on Monday. I won't be here, but I'll figure something out. And so count on coming to class. I'll talk to Dr. Moss, see if he can come in. We'll figure out something to do. All right? Thank you. We didn't get to pattern 3, but that'll be the next thing. 3, and then the example to go with that. Probably get into 2 and 4 in the next class too. Any questions?
The self